Good morning, everybody. I want to do this very quickly. I didn't expect to be live right now. I wanted to do this as a short video, but I only have 10 minutes to do it because I want to keep you interested. So here is what I'm going to be doing. I want to do periodic videos that are reflections and lessons. And here's the lesson for today. So I only go about what I do in my life. So I want to let you know what's happening. I am cured. And I say that because up here, I'm cured. I had that breakthrough. Very few people were there. Comics Division, Toxic Man Flu. We had a meeting after was it 2 weeks ago? We had a member stream, and I was telling the truth about the fact that I had this condition since 2015. It's been really bothering me, and they told me it's an autoimmune condition, and that autoimmune is very for what it can be. But essentially, the bottom line is an autoimmune condition is the body is fighting itself with something you have. And I said, well, the body's fighting itself. It got me interested in figuring out the body is trying to do something. But it's killing me. Why? And then it goes back to the whole idea that I always remember when you cut your finger and it bleeds, you clean it, take care of it, and you heal. You work in conjunction with your body. So that's the whole idea. We have to work in synchronicity with our body, with our mind, with our entire system. I have made very profound revelations in the last few months, few days. Every day, a miracle or something new has been brought to me. So here's the bottom line here of the little thing that happened to me. As everybody knows, the moniker of the love doctor is something I was given because I was telling that men should do certain things to make themselves more presentable to women. And I have done that because I've worked with women my entire life, and I really didn't like talking to guys. As again, it was more of an immaturity level on my respect from them growing up. I get it now because the last 2 years, the main people I've been talking to are a lot of men, and it really brought to the fold. And I'll tell you that when I showed up at Vegas in 2021, the person I admired most, not outside the fellowship, or sorry, outside the fellowship, I apologize. Outside the fellowship was actually Gavin McGinnis. And when he came on Friday Night Tights, he did exactly what I thought he would do. And he had extremely good points. And if he triggered you, then that's your issue, not his. But bottom line is this. Bottom line is, if I was, and I always tell people, what's my favorite superhero? My favorite superhero was Superman. Why? Superman is for truth, justice, the American way. And I myself have done that. I'm a proud American. I believe in truth and justice and the American way because I believe in the American way of life. The fact that the American way of life to me is if you come here, or if you're born here, you can do anything you want at any time. And I've steadfast to do that. And entire life, I have done that. If I want to do something, I did it. Now, you would say, Ruben, but you need money to do things. No, you need this. You don't need money. You need the wherewithal. And look at me. I've been a big guy my entire life. And especially now, I'm fat and enormous. But still, I go out there and I talk to ladies and I take them home. Why? Because I know I can. And that's the difference. Today, men are being marginalized. You're not toxic. You're just being suppressed. The largest class of people that are being suppressed today are actually men and women. Women is slightly more, but that's being more subverted right now. It's being pushed because that's what the narrative right now is. When you put men in dresses and cut off their penises and then put them out there, of course they're going to still be men. The energy is different. They are not women. And again, I admit, or I can say that out there is a subset of the culture that are definitely going through issues and problems at a very personal level. There are some that have the energy of a female that are mismatched. It happens, but it's not everybody. Not everyone has racist issues. Not everyone hates you. Everyone's trying to get along and just survive. We're in survival mode all the time. And that is where stressors come in. So it's very critical. I only have 4 minutes left here. I'm rambling on. I'm trying to track myself down to keep myself under 10 minutes. So let's do the following. So what happened on Friday is I was asked to do something that I felt that was unethical. It wasn't illegal. I'll tell you that much. It was perfectly legal, but it wasn't. It was unethical. And I'll give you a story that no one's ever known. I was interviewed before the Enron collapse for a job, helping them get back on track. After the few interviews, I knew something was wrong, so I did not go. This is the same kind of vibe I got. This is the same vibe I feel right now in every corporation with these banks collapsing and things going on, and them telling you there's nothing to worry about. That is when there is something to worry about. If the government comes out and says something, that's a problem. But I'll talk about the happy things happen to me. As we have the last few minutes here before 10 is up. So back in 2017, I went to a conference on cannabis because I was sick in 2015 and I wanted to know. I did my own research. I did not listen to the doctors, what they said. I know my body. I've had my body at the time for over 47 years. So I knew what I needed to do. I know I am I'm a 55-year-old man right now that has never had a cavity. I have all 32 teeth and I have amazing teeth, amazing skin, everything like that. Everything about me is good, except for the few things that I have, the problems. But that is over. I cured myself thanks to the power of my mind. And I continue to do that. I haven't been sick. I've been sleeping well. And to top it all off, I couldn't go out to my birthday on March 6th. That's like I turned 55, and I don't feel 55. I feel 21 again. Because eating healthy, good mindset, and you watching right now, everybody in the last 2 years has been a great help to me, and I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And that's why I am coming back. And essentially, I'm doing the reverse Thanos in the sense that, you know what, fine, I'll do it myself. If nobody else is going to stand up and stop bitching about it, and that goes back to what Gavin said, because I like Superman, but I don't own any Superman memorabilia. I've never read a comic of Superman. I've never read a comic, period, ever. I'm not a comic book guy. Movies I own. The only movie I own now is Lord of the Rings trilogy on the extended version on Blu-ray, but I don't have it here because I have it on the computer. Star Trek, I love the movies. I'm not a collector because I rather spend my money on building something new for myself, which hence goes back to what Gavin said. A 55-year-old man who loves Superman shouldn't be wearing Superman stuff, and that's his life. That's what he meant. He meant to say you take the principles of Superman and become the Superman yourself, which I am. My skin's clearing up. My varicose veins are gone. I'm feeling healthy, alive, and vibrant. And women know this. They see this. I went to this concert. It was at a bar, and they had 4 different bars. Went up on top, and I went out, and I went to. I'm with my cane, walking like this, and I'm moving. And again, does it hurt? Hell yes, it hurts. But you know what? It feels good. And I'm running out of time. Shit. Cancel. Okay, we got 8 minutes here. So then here's the point. Here's what happened. So I go there, I sit there, and I made a vow not to eat carbs and sugar because I don't need it. In fact, sugar now tastes disgusting to me. And you know what tastes good to me? Water. Sweet, purified distilled water. Get the fluorine out of that. You shit. You don't want to drink tap water. That's bullshit. But here's what happened. So I go there and sit there and I eat dinner. And back in 2017, I had gone to a conference, and one of the participants that gave there was a very renowned, not renowned, but within the circles of a healthy practitioner of meditation, Kundalini yoga. And I am all proponent of yoga. It's very important. It all helps you learn how to do foreplay when you're having sex with a girl too. I'm serious here. You go to yoga class, you learn the stretches and you learn how they stretch. That's why you learn how to stretch women. Again, thinking with your brain, buddy. Okay, so here's the bottom line before I run out of time. So I went to this to eat for the corned beef and cabbage, had a Guinness, and literally the band starts playing and I hear it. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're outside the bar. So I had my beer. So I said, can you put it in a styrofoam cup? They put it in a styrofoam cup, put it up. I got a plastic bag, wrapped it around, so tightened it up. So there I am, walking with my food, walking with the drink, hoping I'm not dropping it, getting over to the area. It's packed of people just dancing and stuff, but the very front is the seats. And I sit right in the front row and just sit and watch the band and enjoy, because that's what life's all about. Yes, I can work and do stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm going to have fun. Here's the kicker, and more will come. you can, and I'll say this much: come and ask me about it. Here's the lessons of the day. But one thing. So I'm there. I get there around 4, have dinner around 5, sitting there. About 7 o'clock, it's getting dark, and they're going to have a little break. We come back at 8 o'clock. So I'm standing there, and I turn. I'm looking forward, and I shit you not, 10 feet from me is the lady that I hadn't seen in 2017, and I had never met this lady. We talked on through voicemails and through chats. We're not even friends on Facebook. She comes over, we sit down. She is where I am now up here. And we connected at a very personal level. And it was a very intimate moment that were held there. And that's the point. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is when you find somebody that you love and care about, and it's not about putting your dick in her. It's about putting your heart next to hers. And that's what men need to do. Women are so precious and so fragile, yet they are the most powerful force on the planet, and they need to be protected. And that's what you do with women. And in turn, the last lesson I'm saying, there's a high likelihood I'm going to resign my position at the job I am currently at due to the fact that they are lacking integrity. And as part of my health journey, I have taken a vow of being more conscious and aware of the integrity and the people I hang around with and work with. And that's what I'm going to do. And the first stone fell because last Wednesday they were convincing me to be a team player and told me to take a few days off to reflect. I already knew what I needed to do. It was just a question of how fast, because I was going to basically tell them to go fuck off right there. But lo and behold, this Monday, the manager who I was working with up and says she's moving on. So that's the first sign that I was right, because you can't fuck around with me, boys. That's the whole thing now. That's what I'm saying. And again, my attitude may change. My voice is dropping because here's what's happening also physically. My skull is opening up. My skull is dropped. My voice box is dropped. I'm getting skinnier. I'm losing more weight. I'm the lowest I've been ever. None of you ever seen me at this weight. I'm now 460. No one has ever seen me this skinny. And watch out, boys. Vegas, I'm going to drink you all to the table, and I'm going to be the last man standing because that's what I am. I am the last man standing. No one's going to put me down. These idiots out here have no idea what's up here, what I'm about to unleash through my brain power. So I'm done with all this crap. I'm done with it all. Oh, God, now I didn't know people were here. Oh, I apologize. Okay, I'll just really quickly. Christian, thank you very much to see you. And Janet here, again, she is this woman here. I've seen her throughout her career on YouTube, and I would love to get to know more about you and have an interview, or you interview me. I would love you to do that. That's the whole point. I don't want to interview anybody. I want people to interview me because, again, I know myself, and I'm going around and asking a lot of people, like, what am I? What do I? And here's what the one thing I ask people more than anything else is, what can I do to improve who I am to help you succeed? Because I want to be a better person. That's my goal now. It's always been that way, but as you can tell in my voice, it's a little bit different, a little more stern, but it's a voice of caring. And I know I went over, but I had to be done. But I will let you all go now. Janet, thank you very much, Janet. And Janet, yeah, because again, that's what I'm saying. You are a very beautiful woman. And again, I say that from the intellectual point of view. Well, from the man point of view, of course, I want to have, that's the whole idea. Again, I think who it was? It was in North by Northwest. They said the perfect line. It was Cary Grant to Avery saying, basically, he wanted to just seduce her and take her there. And yeah, it's like, you're talking to a beautiful woman, but all you're thinking about is just taking off her clothes, which is true. And again, that's being honest, Janet. I'm being honest. But the point is, the man knows the prize, but then the man does his due diligence to prove that he's worthy of it to her, because that's what you do. A king bows for nobody except for his queen in the bedroom. I put that at the end because it's funny. No, because it's true. Because when any man, a man with a woman in their private area, is the most vulnerable that each of them will be. And that's the most important. That's a beautiful thing, because again, when you're most vulnerable, your heart is the most opened and your energy is the most open to intertwine. And that's the whole point. The whole point of humanity is for one person to meet another person. And if they're two women, nothing happens. If it's two men, nothing happens. If it's a man and a woman coming together, guess what happens? Life. Really? And that's that simple. Life. And the compulsion for life. Why are we compelled to have sex? But I prefer making love. That's the whole point. The whole point of this universe, the whole point of you is to love. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Have respect for yourself. Take care of yourself. Not depend on anybody else. Dependency is slavery. And that is another lesson to learn. Remember that. When they say they need my help, you're saying that you want to enslave them. That is the truth. There are so many. I'm done with this. I want to debate everybody now. I want to debate Kamala Harris, which would take about 10 seconds. I just hold up a Venn diagram of telling her that how much she's an idiot. Here are the 3 points. In the middle is you. 3 idiots. There's vapid, there is incompetent, and then there is complicit. That's Kamala Harris. I finished it. Debate over. Done. Oh, shit. Hold on. What does it say? But you're also wanting to share yourself with others. Well, yeah. And that's a thing. And that's the bittersweet part of the story that I haven't told anybody. I had a moment with her, and she's very special to me because I'll tell you what happened. Basically, I sat there, I talked with her, I told her what I felt in my heart, to her, directly to her face. And when I talk to a woman that lets me in, because again, when I say that I talk to women and it seems kind of aggressive, this is only because they allowed me in. They give me the cues to go further. If there's a woman that's shut off, I don't talk to her. I can read a woman in like 5 seconds. I'm done. And if I'm in or out, she opened all the doors. So I looked at her and said, I am on my journey. I always thought that and knew I wanted somebody. The most important thing that I wanted from a woman or a girl when I was younger was to give me hugs and kisses and just hold me. Not sex, just hold me. Because at least I knew then there's somebody that loved me as much as I love the world. You know, that's why that was important to me. My wife did her best, and we had our issues. And I'll admit that I was a villain in some of these things because I didn't, I felt I was not getting enough of that. And, again, I'm just built differently in my mind. I have it's a very high level mind. It's higher than you think. Much higher. I'm like 300 IQ. Really, I am. I love everything. That's why I love everything. I like to do everything and just everything I do. I actually bought it. I bought a recorder, an instrument. I started playing it. I'm starting to sing. I want to do albums. I want to write my books. I just have so much thing I want to do now. And I'm rambling on again. I promise not to do, because that's the thing I need to do, is stop rambling. But now I told her, since I'm taking off and I am now the man who's going to change the world because I want to, because I'm sick and tired. Essentially, it is basically I was living a happy life. And when I would go out and see something, like I don't watch television, I think it's idiots. When I would watch TV, it looked like pro wrestling to me. It was fake. When I would go to church, it felt like it was fake. When you're saying something and you look like something else, your words and your character don't match. So it's inauthentic. And I said it's all sham. So yes, what did I end up doing? I ended up reading all the different type of Bibles, the Torah. I read the Torah, the Quran. I read the original sources, and that's where I found solace, in the original sources. So I've decided I'm going to learn Sanskrit. I want to learn Aramaic. I want to learn Hebrew, because again, I want to learn the real story, which I already know in my head. I already know the truth, and it's different than you think. And again, it basically it proves my point that everything is a sham. Even the church is a sham. It is. It's run by corrupt, evil men and women, and I'm gonna basically take them down by logic and just saying, here's the proof. You know, except it's suppressed. It's really suppressed. A lot of old books, the books you shouldn't read. There are books like that, restricted books. They're on watch lists, and I know where to find them because I'm a genius when it comes to finding shit on the computers on the internet. The internet the internet you see is you only see about 4% of the internet. You don't see the 96%, and that is not through Google or any other search engine. It's there's some special engines and special computers that I own, that I build, that I know. I know it all, and I see it, and it's now. It really is the emperor's new clothes. I see it every day and I start laughing at it because it's like you're just. I should just hand out shovels to people. And they're going, you're digging your own grave. Ready? Do you want me to pour the dirt over you now or what? Because you're really gone. You're done. You're done. And they're all done. Anyway, before I leave, let me go ahead and do this. Let me see. I got the thing from here. What am I doing here? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Side by side through life. And that's the thing. Yeah. That right there. That right there was that is the dream. I want someone who is going to match my vibration. She did, but the irony there, and it really hurt when she told me, which was, she said it, she started crying. She's looking at me into my eyes and she starts crying. And I'm not joking here. What she says, Ruben, I love you. And then I heard the words that I hate the most to hear, but I have a boyfriend. And I live with a roommate too. I went, what the fuck's going on here? I says, yeah, I just moved here to Orlando. Oh, okay, great. And you're living with a boyfriend and a roommate and a place and you have no job. What? You just came here out of whim. So I did offer her I could help her with her business and stuff. And I did tell her that if you change your mind, I'm here for you. I'm ready to go. I have the golden ticket. I'm a guy that makes over $100,000 a year. I have nowhere to go. I can go at will and be the best husband you've ever seen. Again, and here's the thing. I told her, you think that the perfect man is, then yeah, he's my understudy. So no, I'm serious because again, a real man takes care of himself. He gets up, he makes the bed, he cleans, he brings his wife breakfast in the bed. Yeah, I do that. What's one thing I love doing. Because it's the dream I wanted as a baby, as a kid. Because I saw women who love that, and that's what I wanted to do. I see what real women want from men. When all my life I've saw it. Because again, I remember being a kid, helping my mom in her school, and she was a teacher. And of course, I would hear the girls talk, the ladies, whatever. And they would say things. Oh, he did this. And I was going, why did he treat her so badly? Well, I don't understand. Why did he do this? And going, because I read the books about the knights and the kings and the queens and how they took care of them, each other, and how they, whatever. I'm just done with that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Today's dating scene is not for me. I'm not going to go on any fucking website to do that because all they want to do is have sex. I just want to be a man, with a family. Shit, that's the one thing. God, that's the if I found a woman who's of childbearing age and she wanted a kid and she had one or we adopted, that'd be like that would change my dynamic. It would be like that would be the greatest discovery of all time. Something that's so tiny, and it reminds me of a guy. He had a little kid. He is like 20-pound kid, little tiny 2-year-old little girl. And I said, you know what? That's the most precious thing on earth. And he agreed. He says, you wouldn't trade that for 20 pounds of the most precious thing on earth, right? No, because that is the most precious thing on earth. That's the most important thing. Anyway. Yeah, that's the truth. Anyway, I've gone too long. I'll let you guys go. But do me one thing. Get up, men, make your bed, do the work. Don't if you want to eat something, don't go to the phone and pick Uber. Oh, this is her. This again, she's also a rock star. She has her own band. It's an all-girl rock band. It's crazy. And I went, oh my God. Because that's what I said. I saw the rock band. I would see their videos on YouTube and I admired it. Of course, it's sexy girls, but they're musicians and they sing. And you can see even in the face that bliss that people have when they sing, they're playing. And I do the same thing when I sing, when I play my instrument. It's that bliss moment because again, you're vibrating to the vibration of the universe. And I feel it right now. I feel the universe around me. And it's very, very simple. We live in a construct. It is like a matrix, but it's organic. But if you are in tune enough to just quiet your soul and listen, you can feel the vibration. And you feel it all the time. When you feel that little tingling right here in your gut when you meet somebody new, that's part of your soul actually reaching out. It's been scientifically proven and hidden. I have the knowledge, or I have the books, the knowledge. Yes, I'm Faust. If you didn't get that, then read some books, damn it. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I went 3 times as long, which is kind of funny because I may get a job that pays 3 times more. So I'm going to call them right now. I'm going to call this job and see where we are. Let's do it right now. Shit, let's do it right now. Go ahead, we'll do this live. I got an offer, not an offer, but beginning of a new contract that pays $150 an hour, which is okay. 150, which is okay because I used to make a lot more before I was sick. Because you guys, essentially, when you guys saw me at the fellowship, I really dragged myself into the fellowship party on Vegas in 2021. I had lost everything, lost my job. I was very sick, forced myself to get out of the hospital. Shouldn't have been there, but I went anyway because I wanted to meet people, to learn, to get to know people again. Because the one thing that I loved more about my life outside of music was movies. And you guys at F&T and Geeks and Gamers really loved the fact that you were reaming Star Wars and wanted to go back the way it was. And so did I. So that's why I went. And now I'm excited. So let me see this guy. Let me call him real quick. See what's going on here. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. See if he answers the phone. Because damn it, we need to know what's going on here. I need this job because this is fun. It's fun. It's going to be fun. Wait, it's a text message. This guy kept on texting me too. It's like this guy was like, "What are you doing, sir? Are you done with it yet? Can we get this thing going?" Because he wanted to submit me in right away. Because it's like, this guy's good. Because literally the guy called. I swear, he called me, and he goes, "We have this job remote, and you work from anywhere. Are you interested?" And I'm going, "Yeah, of course I'm interested." And he goes, "How much an hour?" And everyone's been telling me like, fucking $70, $60, $50 an hour. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think I am, a pauper or what? Shit. Minimum 100, but then I was basically so pissed off at this guy. I basically said, shit, 150, damn it. That's a minimum, which is about right with all the inflation going on here. Shit, I'm going to, whatever. That's crazy. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see RTR. So that's 300 and what? 315,000 a year? 312,000 a year. Shit, thank God. Let me see here. Friday. Is this the guy? Let me call him. Let's do it live. Let's do it live. Hello? How do you do? Anybody answering the phone? Nobody's answering the phone. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How you? It's Ruben Haynes. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking.
Yes. What is the status? What have you submitted the profile? Where are we?
What is the name, sir? What is the
Ruben Haynes? Ruben Christopher Haynes. You asked me to submit that for $150 an hour. Remember?
Yeah, sure. 1 second, I'm checking. 1 second, be online.
Yeah, I'll be waiting here because again, you were coming. You were really hammering me, and I did my part. So where are we on this thing? How are we? I want to talk to the manager and get some clarity. I want to press forward and move forward on this position.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm checking. Ruben Christopher Haynes, right?
Yes, Ruben Christopher Haynes. That's my name.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm checking. 1 second, be online for a second.
Yeah, I'll be here. You see, you've got to. If you want something, you ask for it. Damn it! You don't just say, "Can I have this?" No, you say, "I'm going to do this." You ask for things. Be a man, and women too. You do the same thing. Well, shit.
signed, and it will take 1 week to get an interview.
1 week?
It will take 1 week.
Okay.
Yes, 1 week to get an interview because
Great.
we are
So
almost
I will
at
call you I will call you next Monday at let's do it at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern time then, if I haven't heard back for you by then. But essentially, let them know that I've reviewed the requirement, and definitely we can work together on this. If not this, other things. But I'm really interested in working with you, and especially more because again, we can get even more money. We can get jobs that I can get paid 200, 250 that we can do. So I want to work with you. So let them know that I'm interested in any other work you have there because we can get it done. Okay.
I will. You know, like I will get a remote position. Definitely, I will call you. Okay, project manager.
Yeah. Anything else? Like, give me on the higher end positions. You know, if you have like things that are 300, 350, 700 an hour, I have the capability to do that. So I've done that in my past. So I have my 33 years of experience can handle that. So let's do that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Take care. Bye. See, that's what you do. There's no you again. That's being a man. And this is what I do in my life. Because again, that's what you have to do. You have to step up and ask for it, or demand it. Not to ask, demand it. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to yell so loud. Sorry. But I'm just done with the idea of seeing people in pain and hurting. I'm done with that. So we're doing it now. So the life lesson, the reflection of today is, I was right. I felt a vibe. No. Trust your instincts, your intuition always. And then lesson right here. If you want something, ask for it. Don't be afraid of the answer. If he said, no, Ruben, we can't do it, then I move on. If you like a girl, if you like a guy, if you want to try something, ask them. If they say no, that doesn't mean no. That means not right now. Because maybe you need to improve your life. Like if I wanted to date, who is it? Like Selma Hayek or whatever. And for someone who's, I don't know, name somebody who's pretty. I would have to, well, first, is she married or not? If she is, then I'm not going to touch her. But if she's single, like, I don't know, Halle Berry, is she single? I don't know, whatever. Halle Berry's another pretty woman. I would take her. I would date her, definitely. I know who I know who I'm going to ask on a date eventually. Ana de Armas. And I said it here, March 20th, and you can laugh all you want, but I'm definitely going to ask her out. Not now, but eventually. Because right now I'm 460. But imagine when I'm 260 and bustly. It's going to happen. I already see it. I've never been, but whatever. Anyway, guys, I'll let you guys go. I'm actually going to go now, and I'm done. I have my little laptop here. I have a laptop here for this, and then this one here, and I'm going to enjoy my life because again, this year's, and again, you haven't seen these glasses in a while. I wear these very rarely. These are designed by Jeff Goldblum. They're only, I think there are only 500 of these. Yeah, okay, I have money, but I did before I got sick. But again, I can rebuild an empire because all you need is this and your little feet to drive you. So guys, take care. I'm going to go get some lunch, relax, and enjoy the day. And I want you to do the same. And remember, if somebody tells you that you can't do something, they're telling them what they can't do, not what you can't do. So keep pushing hard. I'm going to get healthy. And disclaimer here, I may die tomorrow, but at least I didn't die on my knees. I died a man standing up. So I want you to stand up too. So stand up, everybody. Take care. Love you all. Reach out to me on Facebook. Not Facebook. Do I have Facebook still? Yes, I do. I do. I just don't use it often. Anyway. But guys, we'll talk soon. Having a great day. Coming up, it's noon. Go to lunch. Relax. Come back and watch another show sometimes for somebody else. But we'll talk soon. Follow me. Reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Janet, love you. Christian, amazing. Love you guys. If there's anybody else who's out there, know that I give you this solemn promise. Things will get better, but they will get a lot worse. But again, money is not real. What's real is in your heart and your body and soul. And as long as you stay close to people that love you and care about you, and they really protect you and foster you, it's important. Because the world right now is hurting, And we need a lot less hating, a lot less finger pointing, and a lot more responsibility, personal responsibility for the culpability we all share in our current situation. And if we fess up, man up, women up, whatever up, but at least stand up and say we're going to do something about it together on an individual level, we'll survive. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening and talk to you later. Bye.